Today is April 28th, 2025, and this is Read Through the Bible.
Yep, and we're recording this on Sunday night.
We
I
are.
had a great day at church today.
We did. Yeah, it was today.
Oh,
we
my
just
goodness.
had beautiful weather.
Beautiful weather, and the snacks at church were fabulous.
Yes.
I always love it when Amanda and Alyssa do the snacks.
Yes,
They
thank you. It was so good. And so
Yes.
people stayed a long time because there were good snacks
Yep.
and the weather was nice to hang
Yep.
out outside. So.
And we left a little bit early because we had just some newer people from church over and had a great time with them. It was really...
but there were so many people still at church when we left, which is great.
Yep. Okay, so we are in Numbers chapter 2 today as we read. And just to kind of give you a step back a little bit with Numbers, there are two censuses, or two censi. Or,
The census was taken 2 times.
second census was taken twice. Okay, the first time was in chapter 1. We saw that on Friday when numbering through the tribes, everyone who was 20 years old and upwards able to go out to war because that's what Israel's doing. They are gearing up for war when they come to take the promised land. Mm-hmm. And now they leave then in chapter 10. So everything here between Numbers chapter 1 through 10 is about them preparing to set out to then mobilize to go to war. So we're going to read today about how it is that they situate themselves in the camp. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
things are very orderly. There are thousands and thousands of people. This is a huge group, and so it takes a lot of planning to move this many people and all of their tents and everything with the tabernacle and all of their animals. So these first 9 chapters are all about just getting organized and how they're to set up camp and how they're to move.
Yep.
So
organized to set up a trip. Okay, so the key thing here of chapter 2 is it shows where all 12 tribes should be, and fundamentally it's the tent, the tabernacle, which is right in the middle of all these tribes.
Mm-hmm, which is
so
very
3 on
symbolic.
the north, 3 on the north, 3 on the east, 3 on the south, 3 on the west, and so they're just different sides. So if you want to just doodle, when you listen to the tribes' names, you can just put them put the box in the middle where the tent is, and then all the other tribes need to camp. They're either on the north, south, east, or west. Okay, so here we go. Chapter 2, verse 1. The Lord spoke to Moses and Aaron, saying, The people of Israel shall camp, each by his own standard, with the banners of their fathers' houses. They shall camp, facing the tent of meeting on every side. Those to camp on the east side, towards the sunrise, shall be of the standard of the camp of Judah, by their companies, the chief of the people of Judah being Nahshon, the son of Amminadab. His company is listed being 74,600. Those to camp next to him shall be the tribe of Issachar, the chief of the people of Issachar being Nethanel, the son of Zuar. His company is listed as being 54,400. Then the tribe of Zebulun, the chief of the people of Zebulun being Eliab, the son of Helon. His company is listed being 57,400. All those listed of the camp of Judah by their companies were 186,400. They shall set out first on the march. So in other words, right, they camp east, and then when they march to go out to Paran, where they're going to begin to fight the war, they need to be the first ones out on the east.
Mm-hmm. And they're kind of the leading tribe in many ways. Okay, verse 10. On the south side shall be the standard of the camp of Reuben by their companies, the chief of the people of Reuben being Elizur, the son of Shadur. His company listed as being 46,500, and those to camp next to him shall be the tribe of Simeon. The chief of the people of Simeon being Shelumiel, the son of Zurishaddai.
There you go.
His company, as listed, being 59,300. Then the tribe of Gad, the chief of the people of Gad being Eliasaph, the son of Reuel, his company listed as being 45,650. All those listed of the camp of Reuben by their companies were 151,450. They shall set out second.
Okay, so the east side sets out first, and the south side sets out second.
Yep, so south side was Reuben, Simeon, Gad.
Yep, and those numbers, by the way, are taken straight from the census in chapter 1. Okay, and then verse 17, here's like the key. I put a big box around this. Then the tent of meeting shall set out with the camp of the Levites in the midst of the camps. As they camp, so shall they set out, each in position, standard by standard. In other words, the tent's in the middle, and the east side's going to go out first, and the south side's going to go out. Then the tent is going to go out, and then we have the west side.
By the way, this kind of reminds me of in high school and college, I was in marching band, and I think about how you like see a marching band move, and you kind of see this all the people as a whole, and they move in shapes, and so like. Yeah, anyway, that's what I'm picturing.
Okay, for those of you who don't know, she was on the marching band for UCLA. The Rose Bowl was her home marching field.
It was pretty exciting.
Yep.
Okay, anyway, back to Israel here. Verse 18, on the west side shall be the standard of the camp of Ephraim by their companies. The chief of the people of Ephraim being Elishama, the son of Ammihud, his company listed as being 40,500. And next to him shall be the tribe of Manasseh, the chief of the people of Manasseh being Gamaliel, the son of Pedazur, his company as listed being 32,200. Then the tribe of Benjamin, the chief of the people of Benjamin being Abidan, the son of Gideoni, his company as listed being 35,400. All those listed at the camp of Ephraim by their companies were 108,100. They shall set out third on the march.
Okay, so we've seen the east, south, west, now comes the north. On the north side shall be the standard of the camp of Dan by their companies, the chief of the people of Dan being Ahiezer, the son of Ammishaddai. His company is listed being 62,700, and those of the camp next to him shall be the tribe of Asher, the chief of the people of Asher being Pagiel, the son of Ochran. His company is listed being 41,500. Then the tribe of Naphtali, the chief of the people of Naphtali being Ahira, the son of Enan, his company as listed being 53,400. All those listed at the camp of Dan were 157,600. They shall set out last, standard by standard.
These are the people of Israel as listed by their fathers' houses. All those listed in the camps by their companies were 603,550. But the Levites were not listed among the people of Israel, as the Lord commanded Moses.
Thus did the people of Israel, according to all that the Lord commanded Moses. So they camped by their standards, and so they set out, each one in his clan, according to his father's house. So as we think about summarizing this, we're always encouraging you. I think you can hardly do better than the ESV title over this chapter. It says arrangement of the camp. And just in your mind, just remember that the tabernacle's right in the middle, and then there's some on the north, south, east, and west. And when they travel out, two groups are going to be in front, and then the tabernacle will be right in the middle, and two in the back. And tomorrow, we're going to look at some of those who are carrying, the Levites, then, who are carrying all the different articles of the tent as they set out.
With a summary, arrangement of the camp is good. You could add, like, according to the tribes or organized by tribes.
Okay.
And those are the sons of Jacob.
Yep. You can do that. So just how much space do you have? You probably did, right? You crammed. What did you write for your summary?
Let's see. I wrote camp arrangement, ESWN, for east, south, north, and east, south, west, and north. And I actually have a little rectangle with like 3 lines on each side. And I have Judah on the east side of that and Dan on the west side. So like Judah went first and Dan went last. It's kind of all in a picture. So.
Yeah, and so we're trying to summarize these. I just wrote down location of the 12 tribes of Israel when they camped and set out, Levites in the center. That's the whole point. Okay, we will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.